Alright, third attempt of the night. Let's hope that I can actually stream this for a little bit tonight. Because there were a couple people who wanted to see Quov Tsin trophy farming for a bit, and hopefully I can actually do that. First two attempts, I kept getting really laggy internet, and that just makes for a horrible stream on the archive. So far, it's looking okay-ish. Well, there's a little bit of drop frames, but I can handle that for now. As long as it doesn't keep going up. Okay. Can I hit? Fuck's sake, why am I... There we go. Say, why is he not dying? What the fuck? Why the hell are you all the way over there? And I actually threw up a portal. Unlike last stream attempt. Alright. Uh-oh, I'm probably gonna die, because I'm getting greedy. That's like literally the only way I can die right now at Quov Tsin, since I have the right gear. Just sit and wait. Whoa, whoa, shit. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I... Oh, wait. I guess because I'm poisoned. Huh. So I guess poison resist does matter a little bit in this fight. Not a whole lot, mind you, but... I guess it does matter a little. Alright, this is looking a lot smoother. in before I get trophy on my first actual attempt on stream. I did this like 2 or 3 times off screen, which would have been streamed had the internet actually worked. I'm about half expecting to get the trophy on my first try and kill any chance of this being a long stream. And before anyone says this is dull, which I'm going to be doing this over and over again, yeah, it will be, kind of, but this is what you do for trophy farming, so... This will go either until I get the trophy, or until I get sick of it, or until the server resets. And no silver seal here. Though I am gonna see what the drops are. 18, 16. Okay, that's just worse. It's actually... There we go. Alright. Second try. If anyone's in the chat, feel free to drop in and say hello. I could use some chat interaction to make this more entertaining for me and for everybody watching on the when this is archived. I gotta admit, part of me feels that Quov should have a lockout. What do you guys think about that? Quov with lockout. I don't think that would actually be that bad, as long as you're careful. Because, I mean, his place leads to 2 areas that both have lockout, so I don't think it would be all that bad if Quov had lockout. Also, I should probably have turned off the tier unique notification. Maybe we just drink a potion to get rid of the poison. Alright, round 2. Uh-oh, that's like... It's probably like 50 right there. Now, if I had had Soul of Cabraxis, then I would not be using Wheel of Fortune. I would be... Whoa, shit. I would be using, Losis as a shield. Uh-oh, shit. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, like, I mean, just by looking at this, I think lockout would not actually affect this too much, other than just you have to do this more carefully, but like, if you're any good at this whatsoever, it should be fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't die. Okay, I need to lay off the offense for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like 1 second. Alright. Nothing on attempt number 2. I'm gonna see what drops. 12. Oh, that's shit. Wait, I did get the good one back, right? Yeah, I did. Alright. Round 3. This also isn't exactly the best time for me to be streaming at 11 p.m. Given that most of my best people in the chat are in Europe, and they're either asleep or getting ready for work. And once again, Lemures has disabled all sound effects. I don't know if I care for that to be fixed or not. It's not a major deal, but it is kind of a problem regardless. There we go. I do wish I had more Lemures damage. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. And for anyone who does not know, the trophy only has a 2% chance of dropping whenever he dies. So I honestly don't expect to get it in this stream. And for anyone who doesn't know, cubing this with the Silver Steel Vure gives it 8% spell damage for you to have. It used to give 15 in Ultimative, but they reworked spell damage in 2017, so now it's 8. Uh-oh, I should probably stop trying to do too much to him at once. How come I don't have damage? Actually, let me... Real quick, I'm going to move my OBS window over so I can actually see who's typing these comments. Oh, it's just K. The reason why is because I have Ice Shell, Topspin, and Wheel of Fortune, which all give increased max resistances. And I have everything possible socketed with resistance gems to further increase my maximum fire, lightning, cold resistance. And I also have tie runes equipped in Wheel of Fortune to give more flat resistance, so that whenever he casts Mythal, he won't hurt me. And I also have the Judgment Day Crystalline Flame Medallion, which gives some Elemental Absorb. And Wheel of Fortune also has some Elemental Absorb. And there, I just died from his Bone Nova. So basically, tons and tons of max resist, flat resist, and absorb. If I had Soul of Cabraxis, I've already said this, but if I had Soul of Cabraxis, I wouldn't need Wheel of Fortune. I don't think. I would just need, I could use whatever shield I want. Alright, let's see what I get here. 13, shit. Yeah, decent energy factor, but otherwise shit. Okay. Round 4. And nobody better say, bring a mercenary along to make this part faster. No, I'm not bothered to do that, because Quov will just kill him instantly. I mean, nobody is saying that, but... Oh, shit. Oh shit. Okay, I thought there was gonna be like 50 bone novas on top of each other right there. Which can occasionally happen. Oh. Okay, that was just me being stupid. Nothing else. What do I feel about the SSSU that could only be found at the level 130 Ubers? Which one would that be? Because I don't know which ones. I assume it's the ones that have the level 130 requirement. I feel that's a pretty cruel requirement. But on the other hand, it's probably just to prevent people from cheesing shit too early. Oh my god, he's also not being very nice with his Bone Nova. Is Bremtown a 130 Uber? Or do you mean level requirement 130, not area level 130? Because if you're meaning that can only be found, but if you play more like I am, more or less self-find player, again, I'm not sure which one that is. But, oh shit. Don't die. Alright. My point is that if you find it at a real early level, you could still easily cheese crap. Oh my. Hey, CJ. Oh, this Paladin, dude, Holy Melee is a lot better overall. And someone made one, Unholy Melee with, Astral Blade and all sorts of SUs. I forget which video that is. I would gladly post it in the chat. But his Lemur's has like 5 times more damage than mine does. Although he also invested... Well, that, and he also invested max points into energy, which would help with Lemur's damage more so than mine would. And I forget what his skill point distribution is. Motherfucker, I need to stop. I need to stop being an asshole and actually run away when he starts doing that. Which do I enjoy playing most? Crossbow Necro, since it's so easy and also OP at this point. I imagine they're gonna nerf the hell out of it. I should probably stream that one more time since I found Candle Wake. And there's a very, very small defense and attack rating drop. And I didn't even put the jewels in it either. But, yeah, Crossbow Necro. They need to buff casters. Not if you're referring to the Bloodzon, because the Bloodzon's ridiculously overpowered this season. But as for other casters, probably. Alright, let's see what number 4 gives. Good dexterity, everything else is below average. Alright, round 5. Though I will say that the by far my favorite aspect of Crossbow Necro this season is the fact that you don't need to summon shit to be able to use Widowmaker. Show my gear after the fight. I could just show it off right now, actually. Just let me get to Caldium and kill Kentril Dooman. And then I'll show gear. Ooh. Probably Tower Push. Or oh, it's Emerald Flower. Eh. Actually, I'll show gear right now, since I'm already gonna Signet stuff. Okay. I have Kali here because someone told me to make it for the build. Mainly just because of Fire Splash, but as I learned, Lemur's doesn't trigger on kill. But I kept it around because of the plus fire resistance, or max fire resist. Ice Shell because of its base max cold resist plus 10. Top Spin because of its max resistances of plus 2. It says plus 6 lightning because I have Ambers in there. Wheel of Fortune because of max resists and elemental absorb. And this is just a craft I have. And Deme, my normal weapon. And sockets I have, for the tier uniques, I have just basic resistance gems, turquoises, ambers, onyxes, and bloodstones when needed. And tie runes and the shield, because I needed a little bit more cold resist. And so if you get that all up to level 90, and it also helps to have with the Crystalline Flame Medallion, which gives some... Okay, what in the fuck? Why am I getting destroyed by... Yeah, why was I getting destroyed by those shit underlings? But, if you have the Crystalline Flame Medallion, you'll get, some more Elemental Absorb. Whether you have the upgrade and or trophy or not, it doesn't matter, but it's obviously recommended you do. Gives you some Cold Absorb right there. And it's preferred you have Soul of Cabraxis, too, to help with, because that can give anywhere between 1 to 3 max all resistances, and it gives 1 to all skills. Oh, Bouncer in game. Oh, I remember that name. Summon Bard, play with Necro. I gave you trophy as a gift. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think... Didn't I give you the Tranathala trophy, CJ? Because I do remember that. I mean, I was just farming for, I think I just got that on the way towards killing Zaxix or some crap. There's the trophy you upgrade and take Gonzi. Oh, the Mystic Shard from Zorun Zin. There's a case of like 5 of them being stacked on top of each other. I feel he healed a lot more than 7% right there. Fuck's sake, I never remember throw up a trophy. Or portal. I think everybody will agree with me, but I prefer the old upgrade of the Umbaru treasure. I prefer the old method back where you cube with gems to upgrade it instead of essences. Not with the... Oh, that's right, it's over here. Have I done Bremtown? Not with this build. The only build I ever did Bremtown in any capacity with was with, the crossbow necro, and I didn't get the upgrade out of it. And I'm definitely not going to do that now because ladder reset's coming in April, so I kind of feel like what's the point? Oh yeah, I should probably put that outside of this area. I'm thinking that Bremtown could be pretty hard the next build I do, which I will attempt to do everything with it, but I don't know if I can actually do it with the next build I plan on. Though, if all goes well, the elemental, or the ultra elementals of Cabraxis shouldn't be too much of a problem. And no, it's not going to be a Boazon. Link hack map? Dude, I have map Dude, Sigma has map reveal. Just hit R. I'm not even sure if map hacks were ever allowed in Tsin War. I definitely would have appreciated it back in XVI era. Or Median 2017 1.0. I remember watching your really old 2017 1.0 stream, CJ, where you were doing level challenge 1. And I remember thinking, oh fuck, where the hell are the priestesses? What's the difference between map hack and map reveal? Map hack doesn't require a third party. Map reveal is just in the game. Oh shit, I'm gonna die, probably. Those are good. I miss watching your 2017 streams. I wish you would have done that more often. Well, better energy factor there, but, I think you said that you didn't want OBS to upload them or something like that. 6. Round 6. Wait, I do have the good one, right? Okay, good. Now I have to ask, did you use D2SE to play the game? Because if you used D2SE, you could have cloned stuff over and duplicated crap like I did. That's like the worst thing about Sigma, in my opinion, or at least if you're playing as single player. Do I plan on playing hardcore? If I ever do, it'll just be it'll be like a let's see how far I can get type of thing. It'll probably be streamed. I would not be surprised if I were to die before Act 3. Because it's me and I do a bunch of dumb shit. Unfortunately, you don't even get the GG noob message that you did in every other version of Median. Although, that point does actually remind me of something. I'm kind of thinking about speedrunning Sigma. Just like make a quick Shuriken Sin and try speedrunning the game, see how fast I could kill up to normal Bale. And I just got lagged out there. I would probably try to do that as a Death Gaze Barb. If I were to do hardcore difficulty. Which one? Speedrun or hardcore playthrough? Well, here's your guide to dying fast and hardcore. Not teleporting away from Quov whenever he's about to throw off his novas. Ah, speedrun. That would be interesting to path because, like, obviously with vanilla D2 you want to skip a lot of the quests. If I was doing a Twinked speedrun, I obviously would skip the fetch quests, but untwinked you can't do that. And obviously the assassins, on top of being the squishiest character, the only one that can teleport prior to level 90 or 110. And we have no skeleton reanimates any longer. I am actually thinking about that. I know Unseen Gnosis did one a long time ago. I think it was in XVI, and his was like 2 hours, 22 minutes or something like that. I forget how long his was. Fuck's sake. Hey, this run is going awful. Oh, it's number 6. I shouldn't be too surprised. Would you fucking teleport? Apparently in 1.1 he would give no warning to the Bone Nova and just throw it out. And back then it was instant kill. Now, question for anybody who first played Median during the... Actually, during any version that wasn't this one. Did you ever go in... Did you try going into areas such as Duncraig, Ure, etc., not knowing that you would just get one-shotted? Because I know I've told this story many a time. But when I did my very first ever playthrough with the Crossbow Necro back in XVI, I was super overpowered, one-hit killing everything with Buckshot on P8. Then I go to the Mausoleum, I think. The one that wasn't turned into Kingdom of Shadow. I didn't really pay attention to the fact that the text was orange, and so I couldn't do anything on P8. So I ran into the other one, not paying attention to the fact that its name, on top of being red, was Kingdom of Shadow. Went in there and got immediately killed by an untargetable zombie, because I didn't read the documents or anything. That's some good stuff. I also got killed in Duncraig as well, by a random barrel. Yeah, there were lots of one-shots in previous Median versions. I mean, there was, let's see, what was there? Every time you encountered a witch, Duncraig barrels, Belial's stupid-ass 1 HP curse, whenever you killed, well, these two still apply. Anytime a Stroke has spider statues or Lazarus's black hand totems get killed. Nukes from Visgen / Judgment Day. Let's see. As previously mentioned, Kingdom of Shadow. Bull Prince Rodeo's Stampede, which did 50,000 magic damage back then. And so melee characters would have to use the corner trick. Malik's one-hit kill Torpedo of Death in Island of the Sunless Sea. Remtown was pretty difficult. Yeah, but at least you didn't have to go through all of Fosdenville in order to attempt it, like you do now. Which isn't actually that bad nowadays. At least then you could just go to, I think it was the Ariat Plateau, and then just go through the portal to try again. At least, I should have tried that one with the Melee Necro back then. Melee Necro was too good back then. Not like the shitty ganked version we have now. Summon Barb can't make it past the rat boss. Rat boss? You don't mean Belial, do you? Yeah, Belial. He was... In the previous version, he would summon rats, and he turned into a giant... Or not a giant rat. He turns into a rat, and he summons a bunch of clones. Okay, yeah, Belial. I think Belial is possible with Barb Summoner, but it would take forever to do. And is not the best build for doing Belial. Yeah, that one. I couldn't do it with this one, but I think that's more because, well, for one, it would be nice if the health bar would only display the real Belial's health. Secondly, I kept fearing that I would run out of, or my weapon would break. So yeah, and I'm just not patient enough for it with this build. Uh-oh. Also, is it just me, or am I doing a lot more damage to Quov this round? Even though this Belial is annoying, especially with even though this version of Belial is annoying, especially with Lockout, at least it's not totally retarded. Like, if you watch my Bloodzon playthrough, when I got to that part, I think I just literally, when I'd throw up a portal, spam Balefire until I died, went back through the portal, threw up another portal, spam Balefire until I died, rinse, repeat, like 50,000 times. Yeah, the round before this one was awful. And, like, every death is my fault, because I'm being way too impatient and not waiting for his bone novas to pass. That's the only thing that can kill me at this point. Like, right there. And I didn't see the other one until it was too late. Yeah. Yeah, this... I definitely should have tried this Uber with the Fortress Barb. Because I had that Lightning Enchanted Sash, which gave a bunch of flat damage reduction. And, well, Fortress Barb is just really, really good in general. What the fuck? Restarts in 5. Well, shit. I thought... Okay, I thought it restarted at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. my time. Alright. Well, gotta finish this run quickly and hope to God that the server's reset doesn't last very long. Although I do need to go to head to the bathroom anyway, so that'd be a good time to do it. Oh shit. I remember someone on Discord. Whoa. How do I know the Bone Nova's coming? You see that, well, you couldn't see it very long, but do you see the... You see that it's actually pretty hard to see, but there's a little white bone skull floating above the ground where it's about to come out. Right there. Yeah, you saw it maybe for about a second. You saw it maybe for about a second or half a second. If I see that there, then I know it's coming. And it's hard to see with all the visual clutter from Plague Avatar and Lemures. But yeah. And no trophy this time. So let's see, 2018, 2017. Nah. Right, so I definitely don't have time to do another one, so I'm gonna be right back. Oops, I just did that whole explanation and I had my mic muted. But, anyway, in 1.1, when that was introduced, there was no warning. He just threw it out and you got killed. At least here there's a warning. So, right, I'll be right back now. Has anyone found any emblems? In this version, I think I found one with the crossbow necro, though I can't remember. You plan on making Deity's Wrath, or whatever it's called? Oh, Athila's Wrath. What am I thinking? Yeah. Let's try 8. Server reset should have happened. Do the emblems serve any other purpose other than to make Athila's Wrath? I don't think it does. Because my original understanding was you find all 5 or 6 emblems and cube it with the Deity's Bow to make Athila's Wrath. And that was literally the only purpose of killing Athila back in the past, which is why I never killed Athila until Sigma. So, you were told in the forum they worked to upgrade a charm in late game. That could actually count. I could interpret that as the Deity Bow, because she can drop that. It's a 1 in 6 chance, but yeah. I'm going to try exiting out and then going back in, seeing if that helps. I don't think it does, but whatever. Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah. I always hate this part because this takes for fucking ever. And I don't want to be joining anyone's game because that'll just make Quov more difficult and annoying. People used to see that not armory thing. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Well, I'm about half afraid to, because I'm afraid, like, the internet's gonna die if I do that. Okay. I'm logging back into the... I'm logging into the forum now. Wait, what? It's not... Do I do any sacred crafting? Yeah, I did sacred crafting. Not so much for... Quov trophy farming, but as far as general playing is concerned, yeah. Actually, fuck. Let's just join a quick cow game. Or maybe not. I'm just doing this to... I'm just restarting the whole game. Anyone here wants some good Expo Necro stuff? Maybe. Depends what you have. I mean, I have Candle Wake, if you're gonna say Candle Wake. This happens every time the server resets. Oh, fuck me. I thought this shit happened at 1 AM my time. Apparently they're not taking daylight savings into account anymore. Actually, let me try changing my server. I should have done this. What? I've not gone stupid, right? Oh, duh. Alright, let's try that. Sometimes that helps. Oh, there we go. That may have been a coincidence. I really should learn to test that first. Alright, back to Quov Tsin trophy farming. Now, does anyone know if not that I'm going to be doing this for a long time if I ever do, but does anyone know if the Tantrum Den is still useless? I assume it still is because of how they wrecked Life Leech. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Mathael's Ward. Let's see. I do have Hawaiian's Hawacha already. Bariza Dough I'd be kind of interested in. Kronos I could just make with... Or I could just farm Fostenville for. Idol of Ragnar, that's awesome. That's the main one I was kind of interested in. Lola's Temptation I already have. I think I have a 97 magic resist... Or, magic find on that. So I never like killing this guy, it's just annoying. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be like 4 of them right there. And by 4, I mean like 2. Still, 5,000 damage apiece. Is it magic damage that they're doing? Actually, I think it would have to be, because if it were physical, I'd be tanking that better. And I'm about to die, I think. Surprisingly, I didn't. I forget, did Quov Tsin have Mythal back in XVI? I know he had a ton of Elemental Pierce back then. I'm thinking magic as well, because there's no good way to get a lot of magic resistance unless I respec into Unholy Armor. Or Sacred Armor, not Unholy Armor. kind of surprised they removed the poison immunity for Quov Tsin and a stroke, huh? It's like, are there any poison users that actually would work against Quov Tsin? Nagasin would do on Quov? I did one back in 1.3. It works pretty damn well. Especially with Prismatic Cloak being your source of... Well, actually, back then, I think that's a little different, though. But with Prismatic Cloak being your source for flat damage reduction, it's pretty decent. Or it was back in 1.3. But then again, it was easier to get max light or max elemental resist modifiers. Or rather, I should say, it was easier to get max fire, lightning, cold resistance up to 90 back then. Because perfect gems used to give +2 to max resist, whereas now they only give +1. And Witch Hunter's Hood and Heart of Sin used to give +5 to max resist, now they only give +2. And the Nagasin lacks a good single target killer. Well, actually, I take that back. Now it has broadside. So, I would say it would probably be pretty decent. But simply thanks to all of those and broadside. Oh yeah, and Perfect Being. Although you'd be surprised how little Perfect Being actually helps. Like, against this fight specifically. I mean, obviously it helps in every other aspect, but in this fight it doesn't help as much as you would think. Oh, and I didn't even think of this. Way of the Spider would actually be useful in this fight, since he's no longer immune to poison. Alright, let's see what I get here. Damn, that's... Oh, that's really nice. I got better dexterity. I only lose 1 point of strength, but I have more energy factor. Okay, I think I'm going to keep this one. Unfortunately, the other good one's going to go to waste. Yeah, this will go probably until... Probably for another 40 minutes. If I ever do find the entire Mathiel's Ward set, or Mathiel's Sanctuary, I am absolutely going to make another video for this character. Because that always has been one of the best sets in the game. Not like an XVI era, but it's always been... It's still really good. Yeah, backstab and broadside would probably be the best way to deal with Quov Tsin. So does anyone here have any experience with playing a Javazon in Sigma? And would anyone be against the idea of me doing a Javazon in Sigma? Because unless everyone hates it, that will be the next build I do. I've heard that Enfilade is shit now. You got the crown? Oh. I like having my stuff south-found, but I was given Mathiel's Wrath. Halo I found naturally. I'm tempted to try trading with you or something for that. Because those are not easy. Because certain set... That's what I've always been annoyed about with sets. Some parts are ridiculously common and others are like impossible to find. Yeah. Although, if you're a melee sorceress, I dread to think how much farming you'll have to do before finding Witchblade, because I still haven't found one of those this season. And I did a lot of Duncraig and Tagonzi farming, along with a fair bit of Fosdenville farming too. I still haven't found a single Witchblade. It's either helms or weapons. Unless it's Witch Hunter's Hood. Witch Hunter's Hood is usually not that bad. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Don't kill me. There we go. I'm not even sure what would be good for barb summoners other than, like, the set and Khazra plate. I've toyed around with the idea of making a caster barbarian just for shits and giggles. Summon weapons. Good. I would have to look on the... I'd have to look on the documents to see what you could potentially use for that. Anyway, I've kind of toyed around with the idea of making a barbarian caster just for shits and giggles. And, actually using it to clear up to the level 115 Ubers, just for more Charcy abuse for the main character I'm doing. It's not Esubane now, is it? Because I got one of those, and I forget what it does. All I remember about it is that it absolutely sucks compared to what it used to be. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'll look it up once I'm done with this Quov Tsin run. I don't want to be dying with him being at 1 pixel. Aw. When I saw this thing pop up, I was actually hoping it would be the trophy. Alright, let me look that up real quick. Maybe. There we go. Is it a sacred unique? Let's see. It's not that. Is it Gladiator's Rage? Because I'm seeing that one and that looks pretty good. Or is it Berserker because of, actually, no, wait, it doesn't give... Because of Gift of the Wild and Bloodlust. Oh, I'm seeing a Sacred Unique Ida that gives a bunch of magic damage to Earthquake, Shower of Rocks, and Thunderslam if you have no points in any stance trees. Or any of the stances. Holy shit, Thunder King of... I can't even pronounce that. Bunch of minus enemy lightning resistance and an extra projectile to Storm Blast. Okay, sorry about that. That was just a bit of a waste to anyone watching this in the archive. But oh well. I mean, to be fair, this is trophy farming. So it's going to be pretty redundant anyway. Yeah, the Claw the Spirit Wolf or whatever it was. Yeah, that was also... That's the one I was thinking of as well. I do wish Lemure's was actually better. Although I know it's better than it was in every other version of Median. Like in every other version of Median prior to, I think it was 1.2? If you wanted to make Unholy Melee, you pretty much had to use Bloodthorns. Alright, I will accept your offer for the free helmet as once I'm done with the stream. And I'll make a private game for you to do that. Damn, I'm doing a lot of damage to him early. Oh, it. I think as someone pointed out in a thread on the old Median forums, like when he's talking about the uses of each trophy and how worthwhile it is to get, he mentioned this one and said, because this is a very true point, if you cube this with the Witch trophy, the only thing it's really useful for is killing Quov Tsin. Because it gives you some flat elemental absorb. When cubed with the Witch trophy. And the only and like that guide's, or like that thread said, the only thing that would be good for is killing Quov Tsin. Irony. Yeah, basically, if you want to make that your witch charm. And I guess I could say that right now, if you want to get technical, because I'm killing him to get more spell damage for this character. Holy shit. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. In the list of instant kills, we can also include the, well, even though it was never technically instant kill, the temple spires of the Triune. Okay. I'll probably be going to sleep after this stream. Even though I don't often check it, you can also message me on Discord. There we go. You know the absolute worst Uber to put lockout in? Could you imagine having to do Aldician with some sort of lockout, like a 30-minute lockout. Can you imagine how fucking horrible that would be? It's like, I was just thinking of the list of Ubers that would be just absolutely horrible with lockout. Someone mentioned on Discord Cabraxis with lockout. And I said no, Zorun Tsin with lockout would be worse. Then I had to I looked through the list of Ubers that do not have a lockout and think which one would be the worst. I can't think of how anything other than Aldyssian could be worse. All I'm gonna say is this: if that fight ever gets lockout added as a feature of it, I'm never ever going to do it. It's already a shit encounter as is. But with lockout, it would just be completely insane. Although knowing me, if I were to ever do it, I'd get the trophy for first try. Yeah, their way of making it harder. Well, I mean, some Ubers, I can understand why they would add lockout to make it more difficult and make it so you can't just exploit the game and just cheese the hell out of it, like Judgment Day, for example. But Aldi is not one that needs to be more difficult, because it's already a Purify fight. And Purify fights by design are rather shit. Like, the only Purify fight I particularly enjoy, if you could even consider it a Purify fight, is Volthek. But that's just because it has a bunch of other gimmicky quirks attached to it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck it, I didn't throw a portal. That's not the Uber I want. That's not the portal I wanted to go into. Or waypoint, whatever. So has anyone ever... So has anyone figured out how often Pac-Man spawns in the cow level? Just make things one-shot me without warning again and get rid of lockouts. I don't know. I mean, dealing with random one-hit kills for nothing is also not enjoyable. But it would help with stuff like Kingdom Shadow. Bremtown was essentially a lockout area in the past. Because, like, in every other version, you didn't get anything unless you made it to the Darkstar Dragon in under 3 minutes. And without dying. But yeah, I don't know about the one-shot mechanic. If they should bring that back, because that's still pretty annoying. How much damage am I actually doing? Roughly. Quite a lot, but Quov is really tanky. No, I'm doing this solo, but I'm on Realm. The only reason I'm not opening this up to the chat is because Quov is not one of those bosses that really should be attempted co-op. Oh, I've seen old videos of Windform Barbs doing Bremtown back in the past. Although this was like, I think Omega era, maybe early Ultimative. It was certainly prior to XVI. Just hit level 80 as Neutral Din, but felt like it would never get to that level. I've heard Neutral Din's kind of rough with leveling. That's a shit roll. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be doing... I'll try... After this one, I'm going to try 3 more runs, I guess. And if I don't get it then, I'll just give up on this for tonight. I don't know if I'll stream Quov again or not to try and get the trophy. Oh, taking down Uber bosses with mostly auras. Oh. I mean, the Lazy Den has always kind of been a thing, but 2017 kind of fucked it up. Which is kind of the same concept, except not quite. Yeah, just run in circles. With having Sacred Armor and Demiurge active. Okay. And hello, QT. Seems so limited to pumping out damage. You mean in terms of what you have available to you? Or just, its damage is limited. Yeah, the options are basically just 2 of them. Yeah, I've also seen neutral dens clear stuff in a matter of minutes. I've seen people... Yeah, I'm not surprised it can't proc anything other than, like, Death Blow, maybe. Yeah, I've seen neutral dens clear out P3, P4, Tegonzi in less than 5 minutes. Like, they walk into a crowd and everything just falls over dead. Oh, fuck. It would also be nicer if I didn't have cannot be frozen as a modifier, but I don't have that. The Idol of Vanity used to give that back in the day. I don't know why they decided to take that off. Or wait, did it? I'm pretty sure it did. The Zaxix charm used to as well. Yeah, I think the neutral den is, like, really dependent on gear. The lazy den used to be, back when in the ultimatum era. Because, like, you really did need Ring of Light back then for it to be good. I have Plague Avatar proccing, not Frozen Avatar. That's from my Deme rune word. I also had, on a little fun fact for people who don't remember or don't know, I had this, I also used this weapon in the Elemental Tree Warden playthrough, way back when. Ah, fuck me. I really need to learn to quit being so damn impatient. Yeah, the teleport is pretty irritating. Although, sometimes it can help get you away from his Bone Novas. You want to see someone make an O-Man build? I'm not sure what class would be great for that. And I would kind of like to see O-Man in action too, but it used... I think it still costs 9,000 mana. On one of Raoul Talps's streams, one of his online friends found a fucking O-Man cornerstone of the world while he was streaming, and needless to say, he was flipping major shit. And was like, holy fuck. Basically. Like, I can't even do it justice. I forget which one it was. But holy shit. Be able to find an O-Man cornerstone is just unreal. I can't even imagine how I would react if I found one of those. Fuck! How long have I played? Fuck. How long have I played D2 LOD versus Median? I've played Lord of Destruction for off and on for about 12 years before being bored with vanilla D2 being one of the only games available at my dad's house. And I knew Median existed since like 2012. I think I just saw a screenshot of it on the D2 wiki with like a bunch of totems. It looked cool, but I had no interest in it. But I decided to download the mod on a whim in 2016, and I was immediately blown away. So yeah, I've been playing Median for about 3 years now. And I feel like I've made less progress in 3 years than anyone else in history could do. Although they have changed a lot of crap since XVI. Oh, hell yeah, Sigma changed a lot. A lot of people seem to agree it's mostly for the better, but there's some people who really hate what Sigma did. Oh, thank you for the sub. I'll be streaming Diablo 1 HD later this week at some point. I don't know when. But I will probably do that during the day, since I have more viewers during the day than I do at night. Wait, what don't I have active? Oh, Symphony. If I don't catch it live... No, thank you. I could always use more likes. Now, whenever I play HD mod, I don't go through all the difficulties because, like, that will take a long time, and I only want Median to be the main mod that I play on the channel. But normally I don't do stuff requested to me more than once. So the fact that I am actually doing that a second time proves I really enjoyed doing it the first time. Despite some epic freakouts. Wait. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the portal thrown up before I got ganked. Neutrodin lags your PC and yours is only like 6 years old. It's high-end 6 years ago. I assume you're running Windows 7, right? Well, Windows 7 or higher. I'm not sure if I'm... Oh. Windows 10. Oh, shit. I gotta get out of there. Or you mean it lags your game? Oh. I'm not sure if I'm surprised at that or not. Whenever I would play Crossbow Necro back when in XVI, when Rathmas Chosen was an immunity shield, there were times when my game would just outright freeze because of all the Widowmaker going on. I think back then it had more projectiles, but each projectile did less damage. And plus, XVI is known for having like 10 times more bullshit, and had more reanimates with max Talon's hold too. So, although the reanimator back then would very frequently freeze the game, especially if you had the landmass reanimate, because it would spam Shower of Rocks and Earthquake. Restarting game from dying. You mean the game dying? Well, it wasn't constant. It just it happened more often than I would like, but yeah. And at least with Reanimator, you had different options. I mean, not that you can do one of those now. Oh, shit. And to be fair, that computer wasn't exactly a high-end computer either. I think at the time it was running off a pirated version of Windows XP. And the specs weren't even up to par by those standards. Please don't die with 1 HP left. There we go. Great Helm Sacred. Yay. Shit. Alright, 2 more games and then I'll be done. Oops. I should... And I'll also point out, since we're... What do I think on the option to change rejuve potions from instant to overtime? That definitely surprised the hell out of me when I first played Median, because it was always like that, as far as I'm aware. It was certainly like that in XVI, and I was just grateful that healing potions didn't completely fucking suck like they do in the original D2. But anyway, for anyone interested, I'm thinking of starting a Let's Play of Super Mario Shining Stars 3, which is a Mario 64 hack. I already LP'd the other two, for those of you who don't know. / don't watch anything other than my Median stuff, but I'm thinking of doing that, or starting that this week as well. And if anyone, and for the possible one person wondering, what about Saints Row 3? That's already done. I have all those recorded. I just need to upload them yet. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting Super Mario 64 or Shining Stars 3 this week. I don't know if I will, but it's a thought. 'Cause it's been about 6 months since I finished Green Stars, and I figure it's about time for me to do another. Shining Star? No, it's Shining Stars. It's a ROM hack. You can only play it on emulators. It's a ROM hack that has a bunch... I only play ROM hacks that have a bunch of collectible stars. Like I said, it's just a ROM hack or mod of Super Mario 64. I don't do them too often on this channel, but I do them every now and again. Shining Stars 1 had 151 stars to collect. The second one had 122, I think. I think the third one has either 120 or 132. I'd have to actually look up the number before starting the Let's Play. I don't use a controller. I use my keyboard. Keyboard is perfectly fine for playing Mario 64. And before you say, how would you play, for example, GoldenEye? I don't. Like, I play that on the original hardware. For stuff like Mario 64, keyboard's fine. Now, are you aware of the YouTuber games built off using an analog stick, though? Like I said, keyboard is not perfect for everything. Like, trying to aim the cannon in Mario 64, oh, that is misery with a keyboard. So I'm not saying it's perfect, but overall I defend the use of keyboards for emulators. Like, the camera angling? I just use the directional buttons on the keyboard, up, down, left, right. And another thing to note when playing Mario 64 ROM hacks is that no matter what you do, the camera will oftentimes be very shitty. Oh my, I'm surprised I survived that. Now, are you aware do you know of the YouTuber known as Big Dip on a Bus? If not, you should probably check him out too, because his Mario 64 stuff is far, far superior to mine. But he has the same mindset I do, that keyboards aren't that bad. And it was him who actually, I watched his content, and if it weren't for me finding his channel, I may not have ever 120 starred original Mario 64. And I certainly wouldn't have ever played any ROM hacks of Mario 64 either. Big Dip. B-I-K-D-I-P. I'll link his channel here once I'm done with Quov Tsin. I'm not surprised you misheard me, because my microphone is kind of bad. Alright. Let's see what this is. 1916, okay, no good. I'm actually subscribed to him right now. If I can... Come on. And there you go. And if you want a suggestion of what LP you should start first if you're gonna get into them, definitely his Kaizo Mario 64 LP. Because that is some there is some hilarious shit in there. In fact, my wife was listening to that while she was going to bed tonight. But I will say that that LP had quite a bit of audio quality weirdness. Like, it would be way too loud and then be too quiet again. Although he did that from 2011, so I wouldn't recommend commenting on it to complain about it, because he would give less than a shit. And he also did a bunch of weird arbitrary challenges for something called a video quiz. The Mario 64 video quiz. Well, recently he hasn't been... Only 17k subscribers. Recently he hasn't been doing a whole lot of stuff. I hate to say, but recently he hasn't been doing a whole lot of stuff that a lot of people would be interested in. Or at least people that originally found his channel. And to be fair, some of them might be like accounts that have been deactivated over the years. Yeah, this is gonna be my last run of the night. Yeah, I'm going to sleep after this too. Because it's 1:15 where I live. And I gotta be up by 8. Turns out this will be the one where I get the trophy. That would not actually surprise me whatsoever, if that were the case. Oh, is it hot? I'm assuming it's really hot down there, because it's 70... It's like 70 here in Pennsylvania. You just moved from PA. Can't say I'm too surprised you would want to do that. King of Prussia, that's just outside Carlisle, I think. Above Philly. Ever heard of... That is not the portal I wanted to get into. Have I ever heard of King of Prussia Mall? Maybe? I know I've never been there. I may have heard of it. Largest mall in America. Okay. I may have to check that out then. Like, I never travel. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so I'm about to wrap this up. Not too special, insanely expensive. I'm not surprised if it's the largest one in America. Three food courts and 60 restaurants. Holy shit. In one mall. Damn. Alright, here we go. Final Quov kill. Nope, no trophy. Alright, I did not expect to get the trophy, honestly. But, alright, so I guess I'm done for the night, and low-key, if you're still in the chat, I'm gonna make a game real quick so you can give me the helmet if you want to do that. And the password will be 0131, and I'm only gonna wait for a couple minutes. So as for everyone else watching, I'll see you guys for whatever I do next. And you don't need to apologize, Skylar. I pretty much expected to not get the trophy. It's only 2% chance per kill. So I didn't expect that to be the case. So anyway, I'll see you guys later.